All right, let's jump right in. We're about to explore some simple but seriously powerful daily habits, and these come straight from legendary Japanese scientists who completely flipped our understanding of health and longevity on its head.
I mean, really think about that for a second. What if your body had a system that could just clean house, repair all the damage, and basically turn back the clock at a cellular level? Imagine having a power like that.
Well, guess what? Your body does have that button, and it's one of the most incredible processes happening inside you, probably right now. It's called autophagy, and it's the big secret we're going to unlock together.
So, what exactly is this secret power? Let's get into the science of how your body can literally heal itself from the inside out. It's pretty amazing.
The word literally means self-eating, which sounds kind of weird, but it's exactly what it is. Your cells go around, find old, junky, broken down parts, and then they gobble them up. They recycle the raw materials to build new, pristine cell parts. It's like the ultimate biological spring clean.
And listen, this isn't some new age wellness trend. This is hardcore Nobel Prize-winning science. Back in 2016, Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi won the prize for his incredible discoveries of the mechanisms behind autophagy. He basically uncovered this super sophisticated, essential system that was hiding in plain sight the whole time.
And that's a quote from the man himself. Dr. Ohsumi made it crystal clear just how vital this is. This isn't just some nice-to-have bonus feature. No way. It is absolutely crucial for our cells to work right, to stay balanced, and to fight off stress and disease.
Okay, so we know what it is. Now let's look at why this self-cleaning process is so ridiculously important for our long-term health. The benefits, they're honestly staggering.
And we're not talking about small things here. We are talking about the biggest pillars of health you can imagine. By cleaning out all that cellular junk, autophagy helps stop the buildup that leads to aging and disease in the first place. That's linked to better metabolism, a stronger immune system, and even protecting our brains. That's why this matters so much.
So the million-dollar question is, how do we flip the switch? How do we actually turn on this amazing self-cleaning process? Well, you'll be happy to know that one of the most powerful ways to do it is also one of the simplest.
Think about it. When we're constantly eating and snacking, our body is always in growth and storage mode. It's just too busy digesting. But the moment we stop eating for a little while, our body senses that mild stress, and it shifts gears into repair and recycle mode. That's when autophagy really kicks into high gear.
So is there a magic number? Well, a lot of research, including from the pioneering Dr. Hiromi Shinya, points to a 16-hour fasting window. He even called it the Shinya Little Fast. That 16-hour break gives your digestive system a much-needed rest and basically sends a memo to all your cells. Okay, time to start to deep clean.
And the science totally backs this up. A Japanese researcher, Dr. Takayuki Teruya, has shown that fasting does way more than just trigger autophagy. It actually rejuvenates our metabolism. And, get this, it boosts our body's own production of antioxidants. You know, the good guys that fight off damage. So fasting is like a double whammy. You get the cleanup crew and a security detail.
Fasting is a huge tool, for sure, but it's really just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. To see how it all fits together, let's look at the wisdom from some Japanese experts who didn't just study these principles, they lived them every single day.
You've probably heard of the blue zones, right? These places around the world where people live incredibly long, healthy lives. Well, Okinawa, Japan is one of them, and a cornerstone of their philosophy is something called Hara Hachi Bu. It just means eat until you're about 80% full. This little bit of calorie restriction lowers metabolic stress and, you guessed it, gives your body more time for self-repair and autophagy.
You know, it's not just about what you eat, it's about how you live. And Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara is the perfect example. The man was an active physician until he was 105 years old. His wisdom shows us that longevity is this perfect mix of physical habits and just staying engaged. Having a purpose is powerful medicine.
So the big takeaway from Dr. Hinohara's amazing life is this combo of simple, powerful habits. Eat light, move your body in simple ways. He was famous for always taking the stairs. Stay curious, and maybe most important of all, take ownership of your own well-being. Don't just wait to get sick.
Now, for a super practical tip, let's look at Dr. Yumi Ishihara. She was the personal doctor to Japan's prime ministers. She suggests breaking your fast gently, like this. A bit of fresh carrot or apple juice gives you quick, easy-to-digest nutrients that replenish your system without totally overwhelming it. Simple, right?
And this really sums up the whole food philosophy. To support autophagy, you want to fuel your body with these beautiful, enzyme-rich whole foods. Just think of a traditional Japanese diet. Lots of plants, fermented goodies like miso, healthy fats from fish. On the flip side, things like excess sugar and processed foods, they cause these big insulin spikes, which basically slam the brakes on autophagy. It's a pretty clear choice when you see it laid out like this.
All right, we've gone through the science, we've heard the wisdom. Now let's boil all of this down into a simple, straightforward action plan that you can actually start using like today. And here it is, 4 simple steps. And you don't have to do all of them at once. Not at all. Maybe you just start by pushing your breakfast back an hour. Or maybe this week you just focus on eating until you're satisfied, not stuffed. Every single one of these steps is a move in the right direction. And this, right here, is probably the most important takeaway of all. This isn't about some punishing extreme diet. It's not about deprivation. It's about working with your body's natural rhythms. These are gentle, sustainable practices that have been proven over generations to support a long, vibrant, and healthy life.
So as we wrap this up, the question really isn't if this stuff works. The science on that is pretty clear. The real question for you is, what's one small change you can make to start tapping into your body's own incredible power of renewal? Which one of these secrets will you try first?